couples. Welcome to episode 10. Today is the season finale for the first season of the Empire Behind Closed Doors podcast. It's me, Chester, and Tracy, your co-host.
Yes. And we are here to talk about our check-in ritual. Because every relationship should have one. All right. So we're going to go through the question and answer bit.
Yeah.
And see where this takes us. All right. First question. How we created our weekly/monthly check-in for our relationship. I mean, it's interesting because I feel like almost daily we check in.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a scheduled check-in. I mean, we have this practice that's called the Miracle Morning, where every morning we practice 6 steps before we go our separate ways, go about work and all that good stuff. So part of that, it's called the Lifesavers. So it's silence, which it could be like our personal prayers or meditation. Affirmations, visualization, exercising, reading, and scribing. And so, so all that we try and do before we each go our separate way, every morning.
Pretty much to start our day.
Yeah, just to start our day.
Yeah.
And so part of the ritual, it also kind of permits time for us to be able to every morning sit down and check in with each other.
Yeah. It's part of the whole process, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, not that it's planned, it just kind of happens.
Yeah.
Not just...
I guess it is planned.
I guess, but
I mean, it's
not necessarily part of the, ritual per se. It's not like a...
Maybe it's just a
conversation, but...
it pretty much just come to a point where we just naturally just do it on our own.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Especially as we're practicing this ritual together. It just naturally happens that we just have meaningful conversation over coffee every morning.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, even besides Miracle Morning, though, I feel like even throughout the day, when we check up on each other, while I'm at work or you're at work, or texting each other, hey, what are you doing? As simple as that. That's pretty much part of checking in with each other. And if one of us is not doing something that we're supposed to do, or that we could do better, we're always like, okay, why don't you do this, or suggestions.
Holding each other accountable.
Exactly.
Making sure we're staying on track, staying productive.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
but I guess, I don't know. I guess this conversation is more specific to relationships.
Yeah.
So, to that aspect, I mean, what are the type of questions that we would normally ask each other to check in, with our relationship?
I mean, usually, it all goes back to planning, right? We're always talking about, what are we going to do for the week? What is our plans for the week?
Right.
We always talk about, we at least go on a date night once a week. Right?
Right.
Or in terms of questions, what do we ask each other? How can we be better?
That is a good one.
We always ask each other that. Whether we're doing good in our relationship, or... I'm sorry. Or...
I know, I'm phlegmy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Come on, we can't be phlegmy on our season now.
I know, I'm like, damn, this is a bad time to be doing this right now. But yeah, I mean, whether our relationship is in good standing or in bad standing, or whatever you want to call it, we have our days, our moods, but regardless, we always ask each other, oh, what can we do better for each other? Or what can we, what can I do to help?
Yeah. Or is there anything I could do more of, less of?
Yeah, exactly. We're always at that point where we're always trying to help each other, to grow, to be better, even as little as picking each other up, or if, like I said, if one of us is not in a mood, or whatnot. Like,
right.
we're always like, oh, you know, what can I do or what can we do?
Right.
As a couple to do better.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, I mean, aside from, what you call it? I mean, we don't, I guess altercations or disagreements, you know, those are the, obviously, those are good opportunities to learn more about each other.
Yeah. Okay.
And checking in, you know, just, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, altercations is also a good opportunity to check in.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but you also got to have communication when altercations or disagreements happen. You can't just not talk to each other. Like, you know, you got to have that communication.
Right.
So.
But yeah, going back to what we were just talking about, you know, the questions that we ask each other regularly, those are the main ones. Yeah. Is there anything I could do better? Is there anything I could do more or less of?
Yeah. Those
are really good, like, thought-provoking questions. Because it's like, a lot of the times when that question's asked, it's usually out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it really forces you to really think, like, I mean, I think I'm cool right now.
I think I'm in a good spot.
Yeah, like, ask me when I'm mad or something. I can have a little more clearer idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really funny how that always works out. Is when we finally ask each other these questions, or when we do ask, they're so random.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think that's the best part of it.
I guess so. Yeah. Like I said, it really forces you to think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So, how has this saved us from arguments, and how has it fostered connection?
I mean, I think we talked about it a little bit, right? Like asking each other, like, well, can we do better?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much communication.
Yeah.
Like, how, you know, asking, you know, me asking you or you asking me, like, what can I do better? Or what can I do more of? What can I do less of? Like, that prevents us from getting into arguments or disagreements.
I wouldn't say it prevents us.
I mean,
but
not prevents us, but it helps.
Helps us
alleviate
to better
a little
navigate.
bit. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. I guess that's a better word to use.
I know you've brought this up before, but, you know, when I get mad, I tend to go silent. And that's the one thing that drives you crazy.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to be, like, more aware of that whenever I'm, you know, feeling my blood boil or whatever. I'm trying to be more aware of, like, okay, how can I quickly verbalize this before it escalates any further? So I guess to that point, it does help not necessarily avoid disagreements or confrontation, but it definitely helps you be more aware of how to approach it differently than your habits have done in the past, you know? It just, I don't know, it overall is meant to make a person better. Yeah. You know, and for anyone who hears the same criticism or advice, suggestions or whatever over and over again, does nothing with it, like, that's a sucky situation. That is a very sucky situation. Yeah. It really it feels like you're just beating this drum of, like, nothingness. Yeah.
And also with these questions, you know, if you really think about it, it is kind of like one of those types where it is hard to ask those questions sometimes because you don't know what you're going to get from the other person. Right. Like, you know, what do you want me to do more of? What do you want me to do less of? Like, that'll just bring out the good and the bad, right? Right. But, you know, like we always talked about throughout this whole entire season is, you know, having those hard conversations. Yeah. Those tough conversations that you don't want to have. Like, you got to have those in order to, you know, to alleviate from disagreements or altercations. Yes. Like, that's all it is. Yeah. And if you're trying to avoid having those conversations, or if you don't want to have those conversations, then that goes to show you where you're at in that relationship. Like, clearly your goal is not to nurture a long-lasting relationship. Like, if you are avoiding these conversations because it's too painful, then you've already just discounted that partner as, like, a lifetime partner. Like, they're not meant to be there for you for a long stint. Like, you've already set the intention of, like, let's see how long this will last. You know? It's kind of already setting it up for failure type thing. Pretty much. Yeah. And like I said, you know, avoidance is definitely a red flag of
where that relationship is going, or like, is it even a relationship?
Yeah.
You know, like, be honest with yourself, be honest with each other. Like, if these are conversations you don't want to have, then I think you need to reflect on what is it you want out of the relationship.
Yeah.
Because what you think may be like a long-lasting romantic relationship might not be exactly what the partner had in mind.
Yep. 100% agree.
You know, like a friends with benefits situation or something.
You can put it that way.
I guess.
Yeah.
Gosh, that it's devastating. And it's funny because it's like, you know, I'm not going to say everyone's like this, but, you know, people that come into relationships with no intention of it lasting.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like,
why?
Why invest so much
time and
energy and emotion?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it'll be worse to do all that than I don't know.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But, you know, for those people that don't know that coming into it, and then just like when they're put up in a corner forced to have these hard adult conversations, and they realize, okay, this isn't worth it, then that's kind of their aha moment. Like, okay, this really wasn't like what I wanted out of this, so I think it's time we just break apart. Go our separate ways.
Separate ways.
Yeah. Break apart. Did I really just say that?
Yeah, you was about to.
We should part ways.
There you go. That's better. That is better.
How can, or what would we recommend for other couples to do if they wanted to start a routine, a check-in, if you will?
Man, pretty much what advices would we give them?
Yeah, like, how can our audience build a routine that works for them?
I mean, the Miracle Morning is a good start. It's not that hard. It's actually pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
And
it's honestly only like a few minutes long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if you really think about it, the longest part that you really think would probably be exercise, right? But it's like, you could probably do all this stuff in like 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes.
Truly.
And, you know, we probably do it for a little bit longer. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, alone exercising, we already do 30 minutes of. But everything else, like, pretty easy to do. And if you just follow those exact steps, like, you'll be good.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's a good way to start, and then you just build off of that, right? And I feel like, you know, once you do Miracle Morning, then that could just be the foundation of what you build afterwards.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I feel like a lot of things will open up when you do that.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've only started doing that, you know, at the end of last year.
Yeah.
And, you know, I definitely feel that it's working for me, and like implementing that into my everyday life, like every morning, like it helps out a lot.
It's crazy how much like it's kind of opened our minds to the possibilities.
Oh, endless possibilities.
Like, it really forces you to like think outside your normal routine. Like, well, it doesn't force you, but yeah, it does.
It does.
It definitely forces you. I was gonna say it allows you that time to do it, but it really does force you, because you know, part of it is, you know, visualization and affirmations and reading and scribing. Like it's all just the exact manual you need to have like a very productive life, you know.
And it works.
It does work. It absolutely works. We're firm believers of it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think that's definitely, if, you know, my advice to, you know, people out there, the couples out there. Especially, you know, you doing that by yourself.
Oh,
but then doing it with the partner. Oh my gosh, like, that even makes it.
It's profound.
Yeah. Like, doing it with somebody, and somebody can hold you accountable. Like,
oh, for sure.
Like you said, like, the possibilities, the opportunities that you'll have.
Yeah.
Like, it literally opens up. It's eye-opening.
It is.
It is.
The world becomes your oyster.
Yep.
Okay, so what about those people that say, well, I'm not a morning person, so what now?
I mean, you don't...
It honestly doesn't even have to be a morning thing.
I mean, it could be when you wake up, or it could be at the end of the day. I think we talked about this recently. We're
actually going to add that as part of our night routine too.
Exactly.
We're going to do it in the morning and night. Yep.
That way we can kind of reflect on what we did and what we didn't do.
What we're grateful for.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
However, we haven't started that yet. So I'm glad we're talking about this now.
I mean, we've been busy.
Today is a good start.
Yeah.
Today is a good opportunity for us to start that.
We haven't started yet, but we are going to.
The power of yet.
Yep, exactly.
So tonight we're going to start.
Yep, exactly.
Beauty. But yeah, it's honestly whatever works best for you and your partner. Whenever it is you see enough time that you can have uninterrupted, focused, intentional conversation.
Yep.
Yes. So, I mean, it could be something as easy as doing this over a meal, you know, or, honestly.
I know. I was going to say, like, if you don't want to do it in the morning to start your day, you can do it to end the day, but would that really be a good idea? Because if, like, both of them, if both people get off of work, like, they're going to be tired, but I mean, if you're not a morning person,
when everybody gets together and recaps, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Most people, even if they're not a morning person and they've had a long day, what's the first thing they do when they get home from work? Most of the time, they're either sitting down to dinner, or they're crashing on the couch just trying to
relax.
To debrief, you know?
Breathe,
I mean, not to be all professional about it, but just kind of unwind and talking about their day, instead of shooting the shit and talking about random stuff that happened throughout the day or the gossip that's happening in the office, use that more intentionally toward bettering yourselves.
Exactly,
and bettering your relationship. It's definitely a much better way to spend time together, spend quality time together. And again, it comes with making sure you're both coming in with the same intention. Because if it's all coming one-sided, then it can be really annoying. I guess if all the energy is coming from one end, it can come off as being pushy or kind of nagging a little bit. So it has to be agreed upon on both parties. When is the most beneficial time that you can sit down and have a genuine conversation with each other?
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, because every couple has to spend at least 30 minutes together in the same room. Put down your phone, stop scrolling for 30 minutes, and just make direct, uninterrupted eye contact with each other. And just...
I was gonna say, you say most couples, but to be honest, I don't know if that's real.
No way. You really think so?
I don't know. I mean, that's what you would think, right?
Worst case scenario, I'm just going to be devil's advocate and just say, worst case scenario, a couple is together and they have, opposite working shifts. I don't know, you got a, what you call it? Graveyard shift nurse and a fucking fighter or something. I don't know. There has to be something. Or long distance relationships. There has to be at least 30 minutes. That they can even do it on FaceTime or over the phone. There's no way.
There's always
no way that there's a standing couple out there that is just going through life not
seeing each other,
communicating. You're just roommates at that point. There's no way.
I don't know. I'm just saying, there might be people out there. You never know.
Yeah, I was really trying to think of another opportunity or another possibility that a couple could have to contest against that, to say well, we really just don't have time. There's no way. Even if it's not daily,
it has to
at
be daily.
Least, I mean, I say yes, it should be daily.
I mean, to build that habit, it has to be.
I mean, just to even stay connected with a person, there has to be some kind of daily habit that they have together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There has to be.
I would hope so.
I mean, if push comes to shove and you really just can't find the time in a day to sit down and have a conversation with your partner for 30 minutes, then, sure, go for weekly. Sure.
Once a week?
Once a week.
I mean, that's a start.
I guess. I mean, if you really want to start... Yeah.
I don't know. That's hard.
Because then it's always going to be...
I think they're going to end up forgetting. Yeah.
No perfect time.
Yeah.
In order to build a habit, it has to be something done
consistent.
Daily.
Yeah.
It has to start daily. Yeah. And then if you're running out of topics to talk about, like, y'all need to start reading something. Or have a hobby together.
Well, I mean, that's part of the whole, Miracle Morning.
I mean, okay,
there's so many things that opened up for us in terms of topics. Like,
seriously. I mean, it really did. We're really advocating for Miracle Morning. Anyway, so look for the book, man. Just read the book. It'll help. Okay, so going back to, like, marriage and relationship, like, what's the first advice you always get when you come into a relationship from, like, or when you get married from couples? What was the most common piece of advice that all married couples give to newlyweds?
Don't forget to date.
Don't forget to date.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's one you hear a lot, but mostly you always hear about keep communication open.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Always keeping the line of communication open.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's your way of doing that? How do you do that? Is it literally just texting each other all day?
I mean, that could be a start.
I mean, it could be, actually.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah. I mean,
sure
that is communicating.
Millennials and Gen X. What is it? Whatever.
I'm lost.
Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Gen Zs?
Yeah.
That's probably how they mostly communicate.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking, like, that's so high school, though.
I mean, that's how it is now.
I mean, I guess. Is that really how it is? Audience, if you could tell us, like, is that really how things work in relationships now?
I mean, back in the
Like,
day, it used to be
apps and
pagers.
stuff? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever have a pager?
Yeah, I did.
We did have this conversation. You had a pager.
Yeah.
Who did you page? Your parents? Who else your age had a freaking pager? Tell me now. I want their names.
Like, who back in the day had a pager?
There's no way. You had to have been like freaking 9 years old with a pager.
Dang, just don't give out my age out there. Jeez.
There's no way. How old were you when you had a pager? Now I'm really digging in.
I don't even remember, to be honest.
See, because you were too young. You're probably like 4 years old walking around with a pager.
All right, calm down.
It wasn't a pager. It was actually a tracking device.
Your parents just told you this is a pager that just beeps and tells you numbers. It gives you coordinates.
Did you ever notice it was weird that it had Fisher Price written on the top? No, I'm still trying to understand, like, did you buy it yourself? Or was it gifted to you?
I honestly don't remember. I just know having a pager.
I'm telling you, I think it was a toy, a tracking device that your parents
It's a legit pager. Chill out. Did you not ever have one?
No, I didn't have one.
Sheesh.
No, I think out of my siblings and I, the only one that had a pager was the eldest. And that was because he was, like, in high school, like, starting to work. So that means you had to have been, like, 8 or 9.
At least the age is going up. Jeez. Crazy.
Did you ever deck it out, like, with flashing lights and stuff?
No. I don't think I even had that thing for a long time. I want to say, like, maybe
Batteries
like a couple of months.
Fisher Price batteries died. You
like
only had it for a couple months. You had a device.
All right, man. We're getting off a topic right here. We're talking about pagers. Come on, back at it.
It was worth mentioning. It was worth diving. I have no regrets. I'm not editing this out either.
We don't even edit. What are you talking about?
This is very true. I don't even.
Our stuff is raw and uncut. All right, back
I think
to
the
it.
only
Let's
time
go.
we've ever edited was because of the what is it called? Teaser? Trailer?
Oh, yeah,
The first episode?
Yeah.
Because that was like almost just an ad.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then there was another one because there was a lot of dead space in it.
Yeah, I think
That or we got distracted by like
yeah,
a
I think that was like
dog
the
or
third
something.
episode or something.
Yeah.
But,
Like something distracted us and we had a lot of dead space. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Pagers. Why did you have a pager? I'm still trying to figure this out.
No, we're going back to what the next question is. Come on. You're going too long into this. Like you said, we've already talked about this.
This is season finale. I can talk about whatever I want right now. When did you get your first cell phone? Can you remember how old you were? Or were you
I don't remember how old exactly I was, but I mean,
again, you were too young to remember.
I know having the phone probably at like middle school, maybe like 8th grade.
8th grade?
Yeah.
8th grade?
8th grade.
Yo, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Yo, can you not like
because 8th grade? Must have been nice. Privileged.
Chill.
Oh my gosh.
I had to work for everything I got, alright?
Did you?
Yeah.
Because you were working in 8th grade?
I did whatever I needed to do in order to work. Did chores, did my homework, been a good boy.
You definitely weren't. Oh, that's adorable. 8th grade? Dang. Okay. I mean, that's cool. To each their own. I mean, I know I didn't get my first cell phone until I could afford to pay for it myself. So I was like, what, 19, 20? Something like that.
1920?
Yeah. Not the year 1920, but
jeez.
19 or 20 years old.
Dang.
Years of age.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Cool. Good to know.
Yeah, because
fun fact.
I had finally gotten to that age where I realized, wow, nobody's really gonna give me a cell phone, so I guess I gotta go and get it myself.
I feel like when I first had my job, probably at like 15 and a half, 16, I pretty much was already paying for my own cell phone. Yeah.
Yep. Hard life.
Oh yeah. Great life.
Okay, so with conditions like that, I'm sure you were still able to, keep open communication with your girlfriends then.
Yeah,
girlfriend.
Obviously.
So if like middle school, high school sweethearts can figure it out, I'm sure grown adults can find time to build a regular
definitely
check-in.
Easier now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so going back to the question of like...
Thank you.
What... You were done talking about that? Going back to the question of what type of questions do we ask each other in these check-ins? So again, we've already discussed the, what could I do better in? What could I do more of, less of? What are other common questions that we ask when we're checking in with each other?
I mean, as simple as how your day is going. I mean...
It is as simple as how your day is going.
Yeah.
Like what's going on or not.
How are you doing?
Like, yeah, how
what
are you doing?
Have you eaten yet? Like,
yeah, love
simple
language.
question. Yeah. I mean,
or,
any question that we ask leads to whatever we're trying to get to, right? We're always just trying to build it up in the beginning, but
yeah.
I mean, literally just the communication part, just starting a conversation, that's pretty much your check-in.
Right. We also ask, like, what's coming up for you? Like, are there big events or big projects like coming up? Like, how do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Do you think you're ready? I notice we don't really dive into gossip.
No. There's no point in it.
There's really no point because the only thing it does is like drain energy and gets us mad over nothing.
Much.
It is too much.
Yeah.
That and I also work from home, so I don't. So
Just putting your business out there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have office drama or anything like that.
You still talk to people.
I mean, I do have to
but you don't
talk
have
to people, but nothing noteworthy like,
true.
You know, the office or anything.
You can't overhear things.
Yeah, there's no steamy gossip. Like with clients.
And that's good.
And that's like obviously confidential, so it's not, I don't know. It's also really nice just not letting that kind of seep its way into our relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
absolutely.
If anything, like if work ruins my mood or something like that, then it, you know, you always find a way to get me out of that stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, you know, the right questions to just get me out of that thought path.
Funk.
Yeah, that funk. That pattern interrupt, you know? Which is always helpful. Or even just, we like to bring up vacations. Like, if we, I mean, not necessarily vacations, but any trips coming up that we need to prepare for. Like, those are always fun conversations to have. Yeah.
Bring up the mood a little bit.
Yeah. Get your, you know, have something to be excited for and to work towards.
Something
and then once you have a plan, then it's also those regular check-ins of like, oh, you know, we should probably start booking flights or a hotel, blah, blah, blah. Like, all the stuff that keeps the momentum and keeps the excitement going for a bit. Yeah, so I don't know. You can come up with so many different conversations to check in.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
there should be endless conversations.
Truly. And even to tap into a deeper conversation, like, I love bringing up random conversations about your childhood or, you know, your time in the military. Like, I love bringing up random life lessons and stuff like that. Like, what did you learn from that? And like, how did it
experiences?
Yeah, just picking your brain and like learning about how experiences you've gone through has, you know, made you the man that you are today, type thing. Like, I love digging into that stuff. I'm all about prying into your business.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It really
getting
is.
in the know.
I don't know. It just kind of like, just adds flavor into the conversation, I guess.
Yeah.
A little spiciness, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what was the most random question I've ever asked you? Can you remember?
Most randomest question?
I mean, I know I ask a lot of random questions, but like the whole pager business, but what would you say is the most random question I've ever asked you?
That's a tough one. I feel like you ask me a lot of questions.
I do ask a lot of questions.
I just can't remember. Like, what's random?
I don't know, funny or a question you may have never been asked before. Most memorable question.
Ooh.
Question that stands out.
Yeah. Dang, that's a tough one. Nothing really pops up into my head about you asking me a random question out of nowhere. Yeah. I mean, you definitely asked me, like, it's not random, but you definitely asked me about my military experience for sure, and like, you know, how it went and how I am in certain situations. So, I mean, that's not random, but I feel like that'd be like something memorable that I always remember, is you always asking, like, you know, how my deployments were and things like that.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, you don't talk about yourself.
Yeah.
You don't talk about yourself.
I don't like to.
Yeah, clearly. So, yeah, it kind of just forced me into that mode of just wanting to know more about you, because not I don't want to call you like a private person or an introvert of any kind. Like, you're definitely personable and you're always willing to share, but it's not something you just, randomly
just tell out and blurt out.
Solicit. Yeah, you don't just...
I always tell you, too, I'm like, you got to ask the right questions.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you whatever you want to know, whatever you want to hear, but...
you never hold back, but it's definitely not... There's nothing that you just willingly give without prompting, so...
Oh, yeah.
Which is perfect for me because I love asking random questions. I've actually been criticized for asking too many questions.
Asking too many questions?
Yeah. I've actually been criticized for asking too many questions. But that's just because, like, I clearly want to know you.
Yeah.
I want to get to know you.
Yeah.
Like, you matter to me, so why wouldn't I want to know more about you? I don't know. It just, I don't know why you wouldn't,
Yeah.
Why you wouldn't want to know
about the other person.
Beyond what you think you know,
Yeah.
I just said no so many times. But, so asking random questions about your childhood and your military experience, that was just, I don't know. I knew I always admired you. I knew I always had like a deep respect for you, but, just adding layers to that, just, it was what I needed, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's what I needed. I just, it kind of just deepened my admiration and respect for you. And, whatever, you're still ugly. I'm just kidding.
What?
I was trying to humble you, but it didn't work.
What'd you say? You're still what?
I said, whatever, you're still ugly. You ever do that to your siblings? Like, you try to compliment them, but then you like...
You're still ugly?
You're like, whatever, you're still ugly. You never use that? Gosh, you're so nice to your siblings.
Dang. That's harsh.
You know what? I grew up with 3 boys, so...
Yeah, you had a tough skin, man.
I had to, but you know what? I am the most sensitive. Like, you raise your voice at me, I will cry. I will cry. If you scare me, I will cry. Like, I will cry at just about anything. Even a good song will get me crying. Oh my gosh, K-pop Demon Hunters. My first time hearing the song
You're getting
Golden.
so sidetracked.
Oh my gosh. It's season finale. I can do this.
It's literally everything is coming out today.
It is coming out.
Oh,
but we need to have a moment to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters.
All right, this is you right here.
Yo. That song Golden got me.
Yeah, I mean, it's
that
catchy.
had me like that took my breath away. Like, not even exaggerating. It was so good. Oh, there's a car on fire. Sorry, distraction. So, random fun fact, we're actually on the road and just having conversation. And this is what we do. We just have random conversation.
This is the best part.
This is the best part. And that also helps us, stay awake. What's the worst is when one of us has the zoomies before going to bed.
Ugh.
Which most of the time it's you.
Yeah, it is.
You get the zoomies and then it's like, okay. All right, what do you want to talk about now?
On the other hand, you're like...
I'm always the first one to knock out. Always.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So, yes. Find time for one another.
Mm-hmm.
Any inch, any couple minutes. If you have to sacrifice binge watching something or scrolling, it's going to be worth it. Just do it.
Yep. Exactly.
If you can't find time, make time.
There's always time.
Yeah.
You can never say there's not.
Even if it means like, I don't know, just staying up another 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's very simple, but the rewards are priceless.
Oh, it is.
The
Truly.
rewards and the benefits you get from just
Truly.
constantly reconnecting with each other. And I'm not just saying connecting like just a text like, hey, how you doing? Like truly connecting with each other, bonding on a regular basis. Like, that stuff is golden. K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah,
Golden.
I knew you were going to say that.
Were you waiting for me to say that?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Just talking about that.
Yep. But, alright. Well, guys, I hope that this has been...
Oh, is that the end of it already?
Yeah, that's really all I had.
Alright.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good ending to it.
I liked it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we talked a lot about
Pagers.
Everything and anything. Not just today, but...
Whitechester has a pager at 8 years old.
Alright, you need to chill.
But yeah, this season has been so much fun, and the conversations have been, I don't know, it could be just because it's us talking, but I always enjoy having these conversations with you, as I do every conversation with you.
It's always learning.
Yeah.
It's always.
But again, I'm going to go ahead and put the disclaimer out there saying that we are not at all experts. We are not therapists. We are not professionals of relationships. Like, we're not putting ourselves out there like that. What we are sharing with you is just what has been working for us and what we would like for you to at least consider.
Yeah. Learn from our experiences.
Yeah.
Learn from our mistakes.
Exactly. And we're
be better.
We're going to continue to tell you that, like, we've made a lot of mistakes and we've certainly learned a lot from them. So this is just our space, our outlet to be able to share with you what we've learned and our path for growth.
Yep. Always growing.
Exactly.
Always trying to be better.
Well,
never stay content.
That's right.
Always change for the better.
So, Chester.
Yes, Tracy.
Any final words before we wrap up this season?
I mean, I just hope all the viewers out there, power couples, I mean, you don't have to be a power couple or anybody out there.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you had a great time listening and hopefully you can take something out of this.
Yep.
Like Tracy said, we're not professionals. We just want people to hear from our experiences and learn from them.
Yep.
We don't want anybody making the same mistakes we did. Like you said, we made a lot of them, and we admit to it, and we grow from there.
Exactly.
But I hope anyone out there who's listening to this, I hope you enjoyed this first season. And
because we certainly have.
Oh yeah, this was fun. Like Tracy said earlier, it's like every conversation that we've had, I always enjoy them. Like, we always get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always fulfilling.
Yep.
I mean, that's the whole reason why we started this whole podcast.
Exactly.
We started from the beginning. We're not doing it for likes. We're just doing it, just because we want to do it for everybody out there.
And we do it for ourselves. It's fun.
Yeah.
If you ever thought about doing a podcast, go for it.
Yeah, just do it. Just start.
It's so much fun.
We always talk about it.
Yeah.
Just start.
And thank you so much, guys, for participating and engaging with us. Like, this has truly been a lot of fun, and we hope you've gotten something out of it. Sorry, I'm hardcore stuttering as I'm wrapping this up, but we really appreciate you guys sticking it out with us throughout this whole chapter of our lives, because we're still trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Still working on it.
Yeah, we're still working on it. But thank you for watching and joining us every week. This has been so much fun, and we look forward to continuing in this path of personal growth with you.
Yeah.
Feel free to drop your thoughts and questions in the comments. We would love to hear from you. I guess if there's nothing else, we can wrap it up.
Yep. Have a good day.
Yes. Wishing you all the best.
Yep.
Until next time. Ooh, we didn't even practice that.
Yeah, we did.
That was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do it again?
Sink. See, when you plan it, it doesn't work.
When you think about it.
It doesn't. It just comes naturally.
All right.
Have a good one.
Everybody take care. Okay, bye.